Welcome to GISTUBE TV, your home for everything entertainment. We bring celebrity lifestyle news, happenings across the world. We bring to you social events, anything at all that interests you. You're going to find it on this channel. Just go through our content. You will become glued. I promise you that. So subscribe already and click on the bell button. That is what is going to notify you of updates and interesting gists like this one when we have them for your viewing pleasure.
You know Spark Nation now. You know Pastor TOBI, Davido's friend, Daddy Free's friend. By now, you must have heard that he has lost his deportation battle. And lots of persons are questioning what that means, especially since his lawyer has come to say deportation is only for criminals. Adegboyega TOBI is not a criminal, so the deportation thingy is not happening. So let's get into it. What is it that TOBI Adegboyega has done? Yes, his lifestyle have been questionable over the course of the years he has been in the limelight. A lot of persons, especially with his association with Davido, the music artist, them visiting club together and all of those things. They feel like that is not something that is that you would expect from a pastor, right? Especially somebody who has a congregation. There's been occasions of him asking his choir members to step down and stop singing, that it does not vibe with the song they are singing. A lot of controversies have surrounded him, including allegations of infidelity or of him cheating on his wife with another married woman, among other things. Now, this is a new one. We are talking deportation. What does this mean for TOBI Adegboyega? And does this mean that he has to, with immediate effect, relocate to the country Nigeria, his home country? What about his Lambo? What about the things he has acquired in the UK? Because that was also what is used as point of argument in the court of law. He said it was going to breach his ECHR, that is the European Convention of Human Rights, especially given his contribution to the United Kingdom. He has a church, he does community work, his church has, helped give people life, sense of belonging, and he's been married in the church also. He's been married in the UK and is married to a UK citizen, right? He's a British citizen, the person he's married to. Say, expect that should give him some kind of leverage to be able to stay in UK. And some persons are saying you couldn't have migrated to the UK, you couldn't have immigrated to the UK since 2005. What year are we in? And you're still there illegally. Make it make sense. You've married in the UK. Do you understand? You are married to a citizen. So you've not thought about, and you're living such a lavish lifestyle. You are in the public face, and you've not thought about making your stay in the UK a legal one. What have you been doing? That is the question some persons are asking Pastor TOBI Adegboyega. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of the whole situation. What is it with him, and why are people questioning what he's been doing with his life? Did you even know that this man is cousin to John Boyega? Yes, the Star Wars actor. They are cousins. Anyways, 44-year-old Nigerian pastor TOBI Adegboyega, whose church was actually shut down over an alleged £1.87 million fraud, has lost his fight against deportation, despite claiming that it was going to breach his human rights. The Immigration Tribunal actually said, this guy, you've not provided any evidence for you to stay in the UK. They said that he misused church funds. They even said he encouraged church members to sell their blood in order to generate money for him to live his lifestyle. They said that they alleged that he pushed basically his church members to sell properties, to go into fraud and all of those things in order for them to have money to give him. Right? That's what he said. But he claimed that his work has been lauded by politicians, including Boris Johnson, senior figures within the Metropolitan Police, but he was unable to actually provide hard evidence that these people said, okay, we understand you. Right. So the tribunal said he had never faced criminal he said he had never faced criminal charges over whatever thing his church has done, and that no member of his church has also faced any criminal charges. That so when you are saying Spark Nation has done this or has done that, you people are not also bringing evidence. Do you understand? But he has lived there since 2005 after overstaying the visitor's visa that brought him there. But in 2019, he applied to leave to remain, because it was also in 2019 was when they first wanted to deport him. And he said he wanted to stay in the UK under the ECHR, that's the European this thing. Convention for Human Rights. But they said no, which is what caused him to appeal, so that he will still stay, saying that it is breaching his human rights. But now a tribunal that of appeal has said you still need to leave Nigeria. They concluded that there has been serious misconduct and mismanagement in the administration of his charity, which was sustained over a substantial period of time. They found Mr. Adegboyega's evidence to be hyperbolic in many instances. What is hyperbole? You did English now. So it's like it's hyperbolic in many instances, and that he did seek to grossly inflate his influence so that it will look like he's a very important person, right? And they find that it is impossible that he has time to undertake all of the work he claims to have been doing personally. They now said they are not satisfied that the good work that Spark Nation undertakes generally would collapse or even significantly suffer if him is no longer there. Like if he's to leave Nigeria, if he's to leave the UK. And they said, weighing all of the foregoing in the balance, we conclude that the decision to refuse leave to remain was only proportionate. That is, they are upholding what the law said, the court said previously in 2019, right? So they are saying that you can succeed, or whatever thing you say you are doing in Nigeria, in UK, can function in your absence. Whatever, your family will function, your church will function, your charity will function, and your charity work, your church also, an NGO, has been clouded with a lot of things, like a lot of criminal charges, a lot of criminal action. How should I say it now? Allegations have been levied against your church. So it's like we are not really seeing the effect of this work you say you have done in the community, that you've taken young youths out of the streets and you've given them a life and all that. We are not really seeing the impact. And some of the things you said, people that you said have lauded your efforts and have said, oh, thumbs up to you. You're not bringing evidence that people have even recognized you at one point or the other. But Adegboyega is saying that everybody that has been speaking ill about him, that has been politically motivated, that is because they don't like him. So that some people are now saying, why can't you just stay low key, especially since you know that you have some illegal things going on? Why do you think you have to come and shout how much influence or how much lifestyle you are able to afford? Like, why do you not just keep really quiet? Especially since you know you're illegal there and you're still fighting the law, you're still fighting to stay in the UK. That's what some persons are saying. Some persons are saying, what is your lifestyle? Come and live it in Nigeria. They deport you from UK, just means you won't go back, Abi. Or you can try and make some legal things so you can go back legally this time. And you can continue your good work there, or you can relocate to Songwater and come and do Spark Nation there. Although that if you swore for the person who mentioned that Tobi Adegboyega should relocate to Songwater and start his church there. Anyways, that's where we stand now with Adegboyega. And I feel like I've helped you understand what's going on with this man. He tried to appeal back in the judgment that was given in 2019, where they said he should leave the UK. So he's been fighting since then. He's been married there. His wife is a British citizen. He's raised his children there. He owns a church there. So it's like he has things, and it's contributing significantly to the growth of the UK and the economy of the UK. But the UK government and the tribunal is saying all of these things you've shown and this evidence that you've tried to provide, although we can't really see them concrete, they are not enough to show that if you leave the UK, we will not thrive, right? That's what they are saying. And some persons are saying, some other persons have gone through this. Abramovic have gone through this. This person has gone through it. That one. And these people, if these people are still fighting the government and the law, you should know that immigration law in UK is no joke. It's not a small thing, and you can't just Nigerian your way through it. Anyways, that's the story. That's the gist concerning Pastor Tobi Adegboyega. If there's any other update, I'd wonder how Oluwakayode, that footballer, is going to be feeling now, who alleged that Tobi was sleeping with his wife and that his wife was also part of those sponsoring his lifestyle. Now that they have said that his church members were sponsoring his lifestyle, I would like to hear what that man has to say. Anyways, that's the gist, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.